L up here on set. I wanted to do a blind test here. I got the new Softube Tape emulation inside of Studio One. This is something that is available on the front page. Softube Tape now available inside of the Persona store, but this tape plugin is by Softube, so you have to go on over and grab this tape and you will notice a difference, or at least I hope you would. I would think that you will notice a difference because look who we're talking about. We're talking about Softube here. They always make great products, so like I expect this to sound good. This is a song I was working on, and let's bypass this plugin. This is the section I was working with. Let's see. Let's bring this back some. Okay, it start anywhere, whatever. Right. Now, I have my performance monitor up just so you can see how much of the CPU resources it's using. This thing is bypass, right? So I'm gonna go to default. All right, because I was playing around with something. So this is what it looks like by default. So as I was playing with this, I'm like, you know what? I should go ahead and show my viewers what this is all about. Right? I turned it on. Again, it ain't even moved. It's still at 3. Like, seriously? This thing is not touching the CPU at all. So right out the gate, once you plug it in, it goes to work. There was one preset I was working, just playing around with something. I found that I like this JC Mix Bus Warmer. I don't know, it just sounded great to me. But if we can just go through some of the parameters, I'm not going to be too technical with you guys because there's already a couple of videos that rotating across YouTube. I'm just testing the sound right now on this track specifically. So say for instance, I don't know, right out of the box, default, you got 2 VU meters you can see left and right here. You got your color, you got three different types that you can switch from, right? And you notice that this left wheel changes colors, or tape reel, right? Just right out of the box, the 3 different types changes automatically, and then you can dial in the color to taste. I see that this is also great for distortion as well. I'm listening to it. Great for trying to get the harmonic distortion. Tape speeds. Now, the next thing I've noticed that this thing will be really great for is the tape stop effect. You remember I did a video on how to get the tape stop effect using sample 1. Yeah, I think that's called sample 1. This, you could do that in this one as well. Like I say, I like the way the warmer, the JC Mix Bus Warmer 2 sounds. You can crosstalk. So if you got this on individual tracks, you can bleed just like you can the CTC1 console or the console shaper. This is that crosstalk effect here. Then you have your high frequency trim. It's more like your high cut filter there. You can dial it in to taste, wet, dry. That's pretty cool. You can add in a little wobbly effect there. That little effect comes standard on some DJ equipment. I used to DJ back in the day, so that's what that is. Yeah, maybe if I play around with it, I may see some use to it. But that's pretty cool, and I would suspect that all of these are assignable. As I see here at the top, it says stable, which is what this is doing. It's dialing in the percentage, so on each knob you can definitely dial this in, which means that you can obviously dial in animation effect. So check this out. I'm just, this is the first time me doing this. Okay. So what if we do like a tape stop effect? So I got the master track here in my arrange window, and we're going to click on run here and bring this hand down, and it's going to create this parameter called playback. So this is how we create that tape stop effect. We're going to put 2 nodes here and just kind of bring that down, and let's just see what happens. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff there. And this is just me playing on the master track. More than likely, this is not something I would do to the master track like this, but just because I put it on the master track and just quickly show you guys what's going on. And while that's going on with the different automation going on, let's check out what it's doing over here. So we at 3, still doing nothing. You also have your input here and your output, which is pretty cool. This actually takes the place of the drive. Dope. Right. What if we wanted it really clean? Let's add a little crisp in there. Add some noise in there. Which is pretty cool because it adds that analog sound. You can hear it, a little static, dirty noise sound that we all be trying to get rid of, but it actually make your track sound pretty cool. All right, so we're let's go ahead and test out the Slate Tape. All right, let's grab this. We're gonna keep our performance meter here, so we can see how much CPU these things are pulling. So the tape machine here, okay, it's pulling that too. Let's lock this, pin that in place. And last but not least, or should I say first, because it's what I was using for a very long time before I started using Slate digital stuff. Let's see, where is Kramer Tape is pulling at 6, while the tape from let's turn it back on. Let's activate that back. This tape here is winning. Is at 2 right now. All right, so let's totally bypass that. Okay. And let's play, let's bypass the Kramer too. So we're going to play it through the Slate Digital. right, so where's let me just make this bigger so we can see everything. All right, so we got the Slate virtual tape here. Still pulling at 3. Okay. They all doing pretty much a good job. It's just Kramer is pulling at it. But now we're going for the sound, which is we listening, right? There's some presets in here that I don't have preloaded. Right. I mean, but right out the gate, guys, you can kind of notice the difference automatically. You can do way more with the Softube tape here because it has more buttons and features. Just looking at it, you got 3 types, 3 color types, which means it's like 3 different machines here. You know what I'm saying? Or 3 different tapes, because this changes, and that's telling me that there's all types of, you know what I'm saying, there's different situations. You can't change your tape over here. But Slate Digital is an awesome tape, but I'm just saying, you got more right here. It's kind of what I'm pointing out. But like it just really boils down to the sound. What sound are we going for? Obviously you have more to offer over here, you know, with the Softube here. All right, let's go for the let's bypass this and go for the Kramer tape, which is what I love. And there's really only one preset in here I like using, which is the soft clean compression, I think. But obviously you can mess around with it. Now that's pretty cool. Automatically sounds bigger with the feedback knob, which is a good feature. This is what, you know, this is what Kramer has of all of them, huh? Back to the Softube. All right, guys, there you have it. So just going between 3 of them, I know I was kind of peeking. Yeah, that's probably bad. You probably don't have a real representation as to what it can really sound like, because whatever. So let's go. I'm gonna go to my CTC here. It's another emulation. Now this is not a tape plug-in, but it is still serving me that analog signal digitally, if you know what I mean. So basically, what it all boils down to, you guys got some great products here from Studio One. If you're working out of Studio One and it's all that you have, if you don't have digital, Slate digital stuff, if you don't have waves, then no worries because you got tape now. Tape is dope. You got the CTC. If and obviously these have a cost attached to it. The CTC is in the store as well as the tape is in the store. But the new EQs that came with 3.5, also the compressor, you got the you got the 2A, you got the Pull Tech, you got the Neve EQ, then you got the 1176 model emulation. I mean, for free, within your DAW for free, those are some kick butt plugins. You know what I'm saying? Um, those are the only things I know that comes free with the update. These other two are they are good price. I think this one was like $80, you know, and this one was probably 80. I can't remember. I had it for a while. I don't remember what it is, but these are great. This is great. You know what I'm saying? Because this could be expensive if you don't have a budget for it. And definitely the wave stuff is very expensive. And you kind of heard the quality. I'm like, okay, the waves still sounds great. So this is great. This is great. Um Softube guys, Softube is dope. I have Softube, something else. I have a saturator. Now the saturator is free within your Personas account, so you can go over and just download that for free with no problem, and you can get those meters that I was showing you, those VU meters that I showed you on a video. Those are free as well, and everything sounds great. Like there's just like subtle difference between them all. Um, so like they are all kind of different, to be honest with you. Subtle differences, but depending on how much you push them, it can be a very big difference between them. I take that back. There isn't a subtle difference between them. They all sound different. Period. They all have a different sound. All right, so that was my first take, my first impression inside of the soft tube. All of the tape plugins sounded awesome to me. So it's just one of those things where you have to pick to see which one fits your music and where you're trying to go. And that's all to it, guys. Hey, I had fun showing you guys this. My name is Kevin Ellup from ksound.com. Remember, music is art. You're the artist. Paint your picture.